Hey everybody, it is Thursday. We all know what that means. It's almost Friday. It's been a rough week, but we're gonna put our heads down and everything's fine. Everything's fine. While I'm standing here, let's take a minute to appreciate this Michelangelo. This thing is really cool. Got the nunchucks, the super big feet. And I wanna say, just looking at him, he is probably one of my favorite pieces I've bought for the store. I really enjoy this piece. I just need to find a place in the store for him. I don't know where I'm gonna put him yet. I have a lot of things to do in the store, kind of playing catch up. Most of them are gonna happen this weekend, but today I really wanna do something with the lights. I'm gonna try to get to that today, and I wanna talk about the cash register situation. I've gotten some really good input from my other videos about getting some stuff up on the cash register. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out yesterday's video, kind of get you caught up. I want to tell a story from the way back, from another time. All right, so the history on this thing, initially I bought this and it was just these three pieces. The cash register counterpart, this glass kind of shelf here, and Michelangelo, where the cash register sits. I got all that for like 150 bucks. I bought it from a guy that had a kayak shop, and he said COVID just kind of killed his business off. I thought when I first bought that it would be enough, we wouldn't need that big of a cash register, but I was completely wrong on that. We needed a lot more space up here. We got destroyed over the holidays. My brother found this. It's like a butcher block countertop, and he just put some Loctite on there, basically glued it on there, and it gave us a bunch more space. There's a little bit of the history. Now I need to figure out what I can do to better display some impulse stuff up here. I don't know if I need to get wire baskets, display units, something. I'm 100% listening. I'm in 100% agreement. I need some impulse stuff up there. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it, and I'll figure it out eventually. Trial by fire, right? What else do I have going today? Well, on Thursdays, I like to go around the store and kind of look at all the shelves, because the weekend is our busiest time and I need to be ready for that. I'm looking at this end cap. It's got a lot of DIY bracelet kits, stuff like that, and I'm really thinking about changing this up. I might even do that today. I'm also looking at this 3-tier display. I don't want to get too jumpy and just start moving stuff around because it is January, but I kind of want to tighten this up, maybe take a second look at what's on there, because I might or might not have a shipment of toys coming in next week. Don't know yet, don't want to get overexcited and spread rumors, but it's a possibility. And I'm probably going to redo this end cap. It might be necessary to redo this end cap, and it might be necessary to redo this end cap. The reason I'm saying that, right now, I really don't have a bunch of inventory, extra inventory, and these end caps are kind of just holding it down with what's on them, and it could change very rapidly. I'm going to start over here in what used to be like the Nerf section, the Nerf aisle, because at one time I had Nerf all the way down through here, but we've sold a lot of that Nerf and we haven't gotten a lot back in. There are probably like 50 of these Arobi Skylighter 12s, engineered for performance. A bunch of these down there, and I kind of forgot they were down there. So I'm gonna pull all these out and put probably $5 on them and see if I can get rid of some of them. Need to interrupt this video for a special announcement. All right, it's not that serious, but looks like we will have 1,800 toys coming into the shop next week. This toy load is coming straight from the Target Reclamation Center in Franklin, Indiana. At least I believe that's the Reclamation Center, but it's straight from Target, no middleman, no cherry picking, coming right to our little toy store in Central Illinois. I don't want to give too much away, but this load looks like it is going to be an amazing haul. We were actually bidding on 2 different loads. Didn't get the first one, but we got the second one. They were both pretty good, and we got an amazing deal on this one. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it's not a bust. Now the time pressure's on. I need to find some shelving, some more display stuff, and I'm probably gonna end up wiping this section out, pushing the Funko this way a little bit more, because I need to open up some space down here. Oh yeah, while I'm thinking about this, don't ask me why this came into my head, but I need to change some lights. I've got lights out down there, a couple lights out down there, and my brother's picking us up a ladder tomorrow. He found on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully it's stable, good to go, and we're gonna get some lights changed in here. I don't know why that popped into my head, but it did. This video is kind of going rogue. I'm going to leave this back area open, knowing I have a delivery. Let's try to put some lights up right in here and see what it looks like. We got to at least get something done today. It kind of feels like the last couple of videos, all I've done is talk. It'd be nice to knock something out, and I think these lights will be pretty easy. I'm still on the fence whether I want to go up and all the way around and do the whole window. I might try it and see how it looks, but I didn't do that on this window. So yeah, I'm just gonna get up there and see what happens. Plans have kind of changed, okay? I get to the top, and even after wiping it down, it just will not stick. There's too much condensation going on. So I'm going to basically copy this window and put them around the bottom part and hopefully have enough left to go over the door. It's better than nothing. They were sitting in a box. I'll get them on there, and maybe we'll revisit the top part a little later. I've also got my handy dandy Gorilla Tape to hide the creases, like where I crease over. I can kind of use this to blend it all in, and I think it'll look pretty good. Got the first set down on the inside. Now I'll try to kind of go, just use the extra lights, but I could not get it to stick up top. It just did not want to do it. Had a little better plan going in on these. Was able to get it all the way around the windows on the inside and on the ledge. Whereas the first ones I did kind of came up a little short, but they still look really good, and I've scrapped my plans to take those off. Just gonna leave them on. You can't really tell anyway. So the next thing, I'm wondering if I can sync them together. I'll have to get both remotes, hit the thing at the same time, and kind of get them synced. Checking them out from the outside, you can see them a little bit, but I also wanted to point out while I'm out here, this Child Time Daycare. I can't say this enough. It is a really busy place, and the strip mall out here, also a really busy place. A really good spot for a toy store, if I don't say so myself. Back inside. I wasn't able to get them synced up. You have to be right up next to them to get them off and on. So I'll have to get my brother in here, get them synced up, and leave them alone. It got kind of dark on me, but I got this button back up a little bit. And while I was up here, I'm looking at these big toys we got out of the last Target. You've got some of these kick scooters, that powered scooter, this really, really nice Bronco ride-on. You have a Razor dirt rocket. There's that Euro scooter down there, the Rad Rod, and a couple other things. This is kind of where they're stuck at. I don't have anywhere to display them really. I really think my only option is to kind of stack the boxes a little neater so you can see each one. But other than that, I don't know what to do with them. Those might end up sitting for a while. It's winter time. I don't see a lot of people on scooters or ride-ons this time of year, but we'll hold on to them. We'll figure something out, put them up on Marketplace, put them on Facebook. And we didn't have a whole bunch invested in that load, so we're okay to sit on those for a while. I didn't really get anything done with the shelves. I started messing with that lighting, and it kind of took a little bit more time than I thought it would. We did get good news today. 1,800 toys coming from Target, coming from Indiana, which is super, super close. I'm thinking we might see that load come in as early as the beginning of next week, and that is awesome. That's about all I got. Not much going on in the toy store today. It was kind of slow. We did get the lights up. Kind of got sidetracked on doing the shelves. That's the way it goes sometimes. We'll put our head down, get through tomorrow, be back out here ready for the weekend. And speaking of that, I hope everybody's ready for the weekend and having a good week. But I'm out of here. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.